Cardi B cries bitterly after Stefon Diggs' major blunder at the Super Bowl. The lights inside the Super Bowl stadium burned brighter than ever. The crowd roared like a living, breathing monster. Cameras flashed non-stop. Every second felt historic. And sitting high above the field, wrapped in designer black leather, diamond earrings shimmering under the stadium lights, was Cardi B. Tonight was supposed to be perfect. This was supposed to be his night. Her man. Her pride. Her biggest believer. Stefon Diggs had trained his entire life for this moment. The Super Bowl. The stage where legends were born, or broken. Cardi leaned forward in her seat, long nails gripping the railing as she watched the field. Her heart was pounding so hard it felt like it might jump out of her chest. She whispered under her breath, almost like a prayer. "Come on, baby, you got this." The moment everything changed. The game was tight. Too tight. Seconds ticked off the clock. One final drive. One final chance. The entire stadium held its breath. The quarterback dropped back. Pressure collapsed in fast. The ball was released, a perfect spiral flying straight toward the end zone. And there he was. Stefon Diggs. Wide open. This was it. Cardi jumped up, screaming before the ball even arrived. "That's you. That's you." But then, it happened. The ball hit Diggs right in the hands. And then, it slipped. It bounced. It hit the turf. Incomplete. The stadium went silent for half a second, the most terrifying silence imaginable, before exploding into chaos. Boos. Gasps. Screams. A major blunder. A once-in-a-lifetime mistake, on the biggest stage in the world. Cardi freezes. Then breaks. Up in the luxury suite, Cardi B froze. Her smile vanished instantly. Her eyes stayed locked on the field as Diggs dropped to his knees, helmet still on, hands pressed into the grass like the weight of the entire world had just crashed down on him. Cardi's chest tightened. Her throat closed. At first, she tried to stay strong. She sat back down slowly, lips pressed together, shaking her head like she was trying to tell herself this wasn't real. "No, no, no," she whispered. Her friends looked at her, unsure what to say. Then the camera cut to Diggs' face on the Jumbotron. And that's when Cardi lost it. Her eyes filled instantly. Her lips trembled. And before anyone could stop her, she burst into tears. Not quiet tears. Not polite tears. But bitter, uncontrollable sobs. She covered her face with both hands, shoulders shaking as emotion poured out of her. They don't understand what he sacrificed. People around her stared. Phones came out. Social media exploded. Is that Cardi B crying? She looks heartbroken. This is brutal. But what the world didn't see was why it hurt so much. Cardi had watched Diggs push his body to the limit. Late-night ice baths. Injuries he played through without complaint. The pressure. The criticism. The doubt. She knew how badly he wanted this. She had heard him say, late at night, when the world was quiet, "If I ever get to the Super Bowl, I can't mess it up." And now, it had happened. Her tears weren't about football. They were about him. About seeing the man she loved crushed on live television. The internet turned savage. Within minutes, clips of the drop went viral. Memes flooded timelines. Worst Super Bowl drop ever. Diggs sold. Legacy ruined. Each post felt like a punch to the gut. Cardi glanced at her phone once, then threw it face down on the couch. "Don't let me see that," she cried. "I can't see that." Her makeup was ruined. Mascara streaked down her cheeks. Her hands shook as she tried to breathe. "This world don't care about your heart," she sobbed. "They just care about a moment." The final whistle. The game ended. Confetti fell, for the other team. Diggs walked off the field slowly, helmet off. Eyes empty. Cameras followed his every step, desperate to capture his pain. Cardi couldn't watch anymore. She stood up abruptly and left the suite, tears still streaming, escorted through the tunnel as fans whispered and pointed. Poor Cardi, she really loves him. This is heartbreaking. The locker room reunion. Back in the locker room, the atmosphere was heavy. Dead silent. No music. No laughter. Diggs sat alone, head buried in his hands. Then the door opened. Cardi walked in. The moment he looked up and saw her, broken, crying, still shaking, his face crumbled. "I'm sorry," he said immediately. "I let everybody down." She rushed to him, dropping to her knees, grabbing his face with both hands. "Don't you ever say that," she cried. "You hear me? Never." Tears dripped onto his jersey. "They don't know what you went through. They don't know the pain. I do." Diggs broke down completely. He wrapped his arms around her and sobbed into her shoulder. No cameras, no fans, just two people sharing heartbreak in private. Cardi's emotional message, fictional. Later that night, Cardi posted a message that shook the internet. "They can talk. They can laugh. They can judge. But I see a king who gave everything. One moment doesn't erase a lifetime of greatness. I'm proud of you. Always." Fans instantly switched tones. Real love. She stood 10 toes down. This is deeper than football. The pain that turned into fuel. In this fictional world, that dropped pass didn't end Diggs. It changed him. And Cardi? She never left his side. Because sometimes, the most viral moment isn't the mistake. It's the tears that prove the love was real. Got it? Thumbs up. Here's a purely fictional, dramatic, YouTube-style story, written for entertainment only, exactly in the emotional, viral tone you love. Cardi B cries bitterly after Stefon Diggs' major blunder at the Super Bowl, loudly crying face. A fictional story. The stadium lights burned brighter than ever that night. The Super Bowl wasn't just a game, it was the moment. Millions watching around the world. Celebrities packed into luxury suites. Cameras everywhere. History waiting to be written. And for Cardi B, this night was supposed to be unforgettable, for all the right reasons. She sat in a private suite, dressed in a custom, icy white outfit that shimmered under the stadium lights. Diamonds sparkled at her neck. Her nails were flawless. Her smile was confident, almost glowing. Tonight, she wasn't just a global rap icon. She was there for him. Stefon Diggs. From the moment he ran onto the field, Cardi was on her feet. Screaming. Cheering. Clapping so hard her rings clicked together. Every camera that panned her way caught the same thing, a woman proud, emotional, fully locked in. "This is his night," she kept saying. "This is our night." The first half was electric. The game was tight. Every play felt like it could tilt history. Stefon made solid moves early on, and each time he touched the ball, Cardi jumped up, heart pounding, shouting his name at the top of her lungs. Then came that moment. The moment nobody expected. The moment everything changed. Late in the game. Score razor thin. The entire stadium holding its breath. A perfect throw spiral.